my ears. They are all hymns, you all know, except one or two is sacred music. They play in my ears. I cannot, I'm not such an excellent student as you can imagine. And I have only one term left. I don't want to be asked to stay in the school anymore. I had it. But I cannot concentrate. In IS we have a lot of homework, quizzes, exams. They don't leave you alone. They don't leave you a lot of private free time. They're not really graduate school. We are trained like a kindergarten. At least to me they were, because finding Bible verses and all this was very difficult for them. Other pastors, very easy. So when I go rush home, listen to this music, I get tremendous comfort. Sometimes I cry. Sometimes I torment. Several hymns in this CD has a background of Congo. One of the songs, His Eyes on the Sparrow. When I read the background, this Nicole Spanberg, his father was a pastor in Congo bush. His kid brother, Bob, was very sick and had a high fever. His father, pastor, went away for several days for evangelism meeting. And it was raining hard. And the clinic or hospital is 6 hours away. So his mother took his kid brother down to church. His mother prayed. When they came back, his brother's fever subsided and the rain stopped. This was a background for this Nicole Spanberg. So he had a reason that out in Congo bush, there's not a single moment that you can live without dependence on God. I sing because I'm happy. I sing because I am free. Somehow this became my song. I told you I made many mistakes in my life. But when I realized Jesus Christ forgave me all my mistakes, and He takes me as if I've never committed any sin, this is tremendous joy. Probably you will remember Acts chapter 3, 6. You all know this very famous verse. One day, there was a lame person from birth. He heard Dr. Jesus in Jerusalem somehow make miracles and heals many patients. So he asked people to take him to Jerusalem, carry him because he's lame. So when he arrived in Jerusalem on Friday afternoon, all these people has gone back home. He asked people where he can meet and find Dr. Jesus Christ. The answer was, he was crucified on Saturday afternoon. He cannot go back home because he cannot walk. He didn't have any money. He was begging, asking for alms in front of the Jerusalem church. So this chapter 3, 6 says, Peter, now he was full of spirit, and Apostle John was coming to pray to this church. And he saw this poor person, they had a heart. So Peter says, silver and gold I do not have. What I have, I give to you. In the name of Jesus Christ of Nazareth, rise and walk. He lifted his right hand. I'm not saying it's written in Bible. You know what happened? He rose up miraculously. Because of joy, he was jumping, walking around. You know what jumping means? A lame person cannot walk. He can walk. So I'm sure this is how he jumped. Why did he jump? Out of joy. Joy that he was able now to walk. So all the people in the church was watching him. Probably they cannot understand why this beggar and lame person was jumping around. But he had a reason. To me, I told you, when Jesus Christ has forgave my sin and covered it as if I have not committed sin, such a joy. I cannot stay around. I had to share this good news with other people. How? I told you I cannot become pastor. So I decided to become a missionary. Where? Because of this Nicholas Spanberg, His Eyes on a Sparrow, plus there are 2-3 more with a Congo background. The other singer in this CD, that person's father and grandfather was a pastor, missionary in Congo. They did not detail when and where, but it doesn't matter. So I decided to go to Congo. I didn't know much about Congo. Of course, we had pastors in IS studying from Congo, but it was not because of them. I decided, actually I was closest with this pastor from Rwanda. He was asking me to come to see him and so on. Why should I? I don't like Africa. He was very disappointed. When I decided to go to Congo, I was not able to tell him for about 1 month. But I had to tell him finally. When I told him that I'm going to Congo, his reaction was, why all the countries in Africa? Why Congo? Some of you may know why. Rwandese and Congolese, they don't necessarily go well together. I would like to share with you some of the Congo today. Congo, as you can see, this is Africa, right in the center. This is Equator, this is Congo. It's the size of about 23 times bigger than South Korea. They're about 2.38 million square kilometers. Whatever I talk to you about Congo, it may not be that accurate because there is no data, no information in Congo today. Probably what I know could be most accurate because I researched quite a bit. The reason why they don't have data is that they didn't need data. This place had a civil war in the last 11 years. I belong to northeast corner here, almost from below, slightly below Equator to the north, south of Sudan. And we call this North Kivu Field or Association, according to our church organizational name, but we just simply call it mission. The land I cover is about 1.5 times bigger than South Korea. But the roads we have, we don't have any paved road. I have a lot of photos. Any of you who would be interested, please go to Pastor Kwan's website. Some of them a little bit exciting highlight photos. I'm sure Pastor Kwan and Pastor Chang Hyo-soo has uploaded in that site. Because I don't have a whole lot of time this morning, I did not bring these photos.